Alright, let's talk about the Dodgers and how their front office operates. Because Andrew Friedman is always thinking steps ahead, especially when it comes to building the best possible roster. We all know the Dodgers are loaded, but that doesn't mean they're done making moves. Now, here's a prediction that might catch you by surprise. ESPN's David Schoenfield recently floated the idea that a candidate the Dodgers might trade is pitcher Ben Casparius. Casparius? Really? A guy who's been with the team and had some decent moments. The reason behind this prediction comes down to something called the 40-man roster crunch. See, when players are on the 60-day injured list, they don't count against the 40-man limit. But the Dodgers have had so many guys on the IL. Their actual number of players on the 40-man roster is sitting around 47 right now. Even if some are out long-term. The problem is, when guys start getting healthy and are activated, think about Clayton Kershaw recently making a rehab start, they have to clear a spot on that 40-man roster. On top of that, if the Dodgers want to improve their bench or add pieces at the deadline, they'll need more spots. The article points out that instead of always trading low-level prospects, which they also have a lot of, they might choose to trade someone who is currently on the 40-man roster to make space or get a slightly better piece in return. And that's where Casparius comes in as a potential, albeit surprising, candidate. He's shown flashes of being pretty good in important moments. He had a solid 2.16 ERA during the 2024 regular season. Yeah, his ERA this year looks high. But the article correctly points out that's mostly because of one really rough outing against the Cubs where he gave up 6 earned runs in less than 2 innings. Outside of that single game, he hasn't allowed an earned run this season. So, despite that one blip that's inflated his numbers, he's shown he can pitch at a decent level in the big leagues. Because of that, he might actually have enough value to other teams to fetch a useful player in return. This prediction isn't saying it's a sure thing, but it highlights how Andrew Friedman and the Dodgers front office have to play this strategic game with the 40-man roster. Guys have to come off the IL. They want to make additions. And that means someone has to go. Ben Casparius, surprisingly, is now being mentioned as a player who could be moved as a result of that big-picture roster management. It just shows you never know who might be on the move with this team.